So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts, and he thumps it clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. And it's Forlan. And here's Azar. Chooses to go back. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. Big chance! Bellingham. This time, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Villarreal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And the pass is intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Modric, looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Yamal, cross to the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in. Oh, what a... And it's hit the woodwork and out! Azar. That looks a good ball through. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? And it's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Rudiger. Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but...
Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Villarreal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's the keeper's ball.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That ball looks a good one. Bellingham is onto this. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that's caused a worry or two. Okay, clears it away. Villarreal have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? Just the goal, shoots! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Modric. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Federico Valverde.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Hazard. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Carvajal looking for the run, and he's in on, tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Goes down, but nothing given.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries to pass it through. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe is on his own. Bellingham, and he's just about within shooting range. Gets good distance on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Guler. Number 19, Jamal. Coming on the field.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Hazard.
Rafinha. Number 91.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome to
either way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
No way through. That's a good run he's making there. Wriggles his way through. Mbappe! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Now, that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Modric tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Bullish header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Villarreal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Griezmann plays it short, chance to shoot! And now they can spring out of defence. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That has earned a reprieve. Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Threads one in. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Now it's Rashford. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. Carvajal can get it clear. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Carvajal. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Rashford, this is promising. So to play, and it is a goal kick.
There will be one
That
minute
looks a decent
added
ball.
time.
Llorente gets across to... There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello everybody.
After
and
45
this is a
minutes,
quick
it is
reminder to
still
let you know
goalless.
that you'll be
A
able
change
to catch
perhaps
today's
after
match
half-time.
broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ambitious ball here. Valverde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Played into space. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Koundé and Carvajal.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now he's got space here. It's a promising position. He is through here. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mbappe might just make this. Well, nicely intercepted. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Not the most accurate pass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Rashford. Now it's Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Villarreal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Bellingham. Pedri, looking for options for movement.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Danger averted for now. And that's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members
So
who are
all square,
celebrating their
we need a
birthdays
winner,
today.
and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18, Federico Valverde.
So our quest to
Coming on
find the winner
field
continues.
is number 17, Modric.
Now it's Rashford.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that was vital.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Plays it through. Nicely worked. That's the keeper's ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's had it nicked away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Sends it crossfield.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he get on the end of this? Showing great feet there. He slings it in. Gets his head on it! Oh, he's been... That's another chance! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 91, Ludovic Juli.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
This is a lost children's
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Rashford. He has found the way through. Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Judge, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And it's Azar. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's running through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly done.
That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown on
What are
this
your
map.
thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a...